It is a brisk 4 degrees outside today. We just got a snowstorm a few days ago, and this is what it looks like. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So although the weather is super cold and snowy outside, this makes it a perfect time to do some upgrades on my Street Glide. So as I mentioned on my previous video, I did order a custom seat from Corbin and it just came in, so let's quickly take a look what's in the box and get it installed on the bike. Alright guys, so I took the liberty of taking the seat out of the box and this is what it looks like. For those of you who know Corbin seats, you can customize it completely. Obviously choose the model. I've chosen for this one a Corbin Wall Saddle. So basically all this is, it has a substantially higher back, so it gives you a nice back support, and the tail sort of extends back. Now you can, obviously for super short rides, if you have a passenger, you can sit a passenger on that, but again, it sort of slopes and it's not very wide, so it's not going to be super comfortable to ride on. But if you are in a pinch and you need to get somebody somewhere, like I said, on very short rides, you can do that. Now this seat again is very customizable, so you can choose every panel, the color, the type of leather or vinyl, whatever it is that you want to use. So that's exactly what I did. Also, the center stitching pattern can be chosen. They have, I think, 3 different kinds. I like this look. It's more of a racy, sort of old school pattern. The center I chose in leather. The sides are vinyl, you know, to make it a little bit more sturdy and long lasting. And then the back tail is leather as well, with a little bit of a welt in red bomber jacket leather style. So that's what it looks like. You kind of see where this is going. It's going to be a black bike with some red accents, and that's the goal basically for me. Alright, so let's do a couple of different measurements of the stock seat, then I'll take it off, I'll measure it against the Corbin seat, and you'll get an idea kind of what I did here. Alright guys, so looking at the stock seat, particularly the front section of it, right around here, right, it's sort of protruding out a little bit more versus staying flush with this panel right here, right? So that makes the seat fairly wide side to side, which I wanted to kind of make it a bit narrower. All right. Also, it's not, again, it's not very tall seat, but I wanted to see if I can get it down a little bit lower. And from the front to back, this section, the back of it is pretty far from me. I needed to bring that a little closer again, so to bring me closer to the controls, but also give me more back support. Alright, so let's do some measurements of the stock seat. Then I'll get on the seat so you'll get to see exactly what I'm talking about. And then I'll measure the Corbin seat as well. Alright guys, so the first measurement I'm going to take is from the front of the seat to the back portion. And we're looking at about 15 inches. And then side to side is about 15 and a half, just about. Now also, right along the lines of where the bend sort of ends, it's about 11 to 11 and a half. Alright guys, so this is me on the bike with my riding boots on. I am on the balls of my feet, fairly comfortably, but on the balls of my feet. Now, as you see, I'm sort of sitting you know, a little bit more forward, which is basically would be my riding position. And you see how much space is there left behind me. So I'd say probably about good 3 inches, maybe, yeah, 2 to 3 inches, just about, right? And again, the seat is quite wide in the front. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the measurements of the Corbin seat and throw it on the bike. Alright guys, so first measurement, front to the rear section. And we're looking at about 13 and a half. So that's about an inch and a half closer. But there is a little bit of a but. The seating section where the wall sort of starts to come up is actually also more straight up and closer. So that area is about 12 inches in. Okay. Also, as you can see, well, hopefully you can see the cutout here is deeper as well. So it's going to bring these sort of down a little bit and forward. Okay. The width of the seat is about 13 inches. So again, it's not as wide as a stock seat at the seating position, which works well for me. But also in the front section, right around the same area where I measured the stock seat, it's about 10 inches. So the nose of the seat has also been shaved about an inch. Okay, so again, you saw exactly what it looks like on a bike. So I'm gonna take the stock seat off, throw this one on, and I'll show you what it looks like now. Alright guys, so this is what a seat looks like on the bike. Now I don't know about you, but to me it looks great. Alright, so nice up sweep, or I should say down sweep. Alright, look at the lines. Where's the bike? Look right here, exactly what I was talking about. They shaved the seat so it nicely aligns with this panel right here and with the frame. So looking top down, you can see it's got a narrow nose, a deeper seating position, and a much steeper wall. Okay, so let me go ahead and get on the bike so you can see my seating position with the new seat. Alright guys, so I'm sure you can probably see this. Couple of comments. The way the back support is, I can actually feel much more planted in the seat now. The front is definitely narrower. Now, as far as getting me lower, it maybe about a half an inch to a quarter of an inch or so. So not a whole lot of lowering on the seat, which is totally fine because, you know, the suspension is going to take care of it. I just want to make sure I have a nice seating position with this new seat, which I do. Very, very comfortable. All right, this is my riding position. So yeah, not a whole lot else to say other than obviously it will break in a little bit over time, but the way it is right now, it is very, very comfortable. I'll find out obviously how comfortable it is after riding it for a while, but you know, just sitting on it for a minute or so, it feels really good. Here's a last shot of the bike and the seat. I just lifted up the saddlebag so you get an idea of the Corbin logo and what it looks like a little further away. Alright, so just to finish off this video, few quick notes. The seat feels great. The quality of the seat is really, really good. I mean, it's a custom-made seat, so not a whole lot to say there. You can pick and choose any color that you want, and yeah, make it yours. Yeah, so once the weather is better and I can finally take the bike out for a ride, I'll report back on what I think about the seat and how it feels on the road for a bit more extended ride. Alright guys, so that will do it for today. Hopefully this video was useful to some of you. As always, if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I do have a lot of plans for this bike, so do stay tuned, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.